Hey, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Big Dog Talk Sports. We got Kobe Bryant Film Room. What's good, bro?
What's up? What's up? What's good, man?
What's up, man? It's another episode of You Can't Talk Basketball with Everybody. The main topic of discussion is masters of the sport, where we discuss players we felt like mastered the game of basketball, didn't really have any weaknesses. But before we get into that, man, you heard the news about Trey Young getting traded. What's your thoughts?
He just went from one bad team to another bad team. He stayed on the East Coast. The only difference is it took him what, maybe 8 hours to get there. God
Yeah,
bless him,
yeah,
man.
about 8 or 9 hours.
Yeah, God bless him, man. All he did was travel. I don't. Nobody expect Washington to do much, but congratulations to him, I guess.
Yeah, man. So the word is Trey Young wanted to get traded to the Washington Wizards, which is crazy. The only thing I can think of maybe that him and maybe some other star players or something like talk behind the scenes and say, "Hey, we're gonna meet up in Washington." I see no other reason why he wants to be in Washington. I don't think he's from there or nothing, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the nightlife ain't even close, right? As far as like what they got down in Atlanta. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Uh, unless he just wanted to get out because he been having some issues with Atlanta for a while. So he probably just wanted to get the hell on.
Yeah, he probably didn't feel wanted, so he's like, "I'm good. What's good, Heath Ledger? What's good, Rap Guy Reloaded?"
Yeah,
It's
they
crazy.
building
Somebody,
around Reese's.
my fault. Go ahead.
I think they trying to build their team around Ricochet down there. So they probably over that experience experiment.
Right. It's like Trey Young, somebody that's a star like that, getting traded and it really does nothing for me. That's correct. Like somebody of his name, his trade does nothing for me, which is crazy.
If he would have went to a bigger market, like with some talent, it would mean something. But the fact that you went to Washington, like we don't expect nothing out of the Wizards. Like they're the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? That now they're the Wizards with Trey Young. They're-
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like I said, maybe got some behind the scenes he's planning. Maybe the Wizards got another move they're gonna make to try to improve the team, or they got something planned for next, for the summer. Like I don't know. I don't. It's just like a unilateral move. Like nothing's shaking for either team, in my opinion.
I don't know. Maybe he gonna call Michael Jordan see if he could come back and play for the Wizards. I don't know.
Michael Jordan. And he gonna call Calbert Cheney and Robert Pack and them from the '90s to come play when they was the Bullets.
Oh no, it's gonna be hard to get free agents to go to Washington, bro. So I don't know. That's gonna have to be a master plan or whatever he's planning.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you gotta wait till the summertime. I really don't see what it's going. Like I said, maybe you know how these players do. They talk behind the scenes. Hey, when our contract's up, we're gonna go such and such. I'm gonna try to force a trade to get over here. The next year, you get over here. We really don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, but we could have did that in Miami or something.
Yeah, well, Pat Riley. I mean, I don't know, bro. Maybe Washington gonna have the money. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's hard to see what's happening with it, but I guess, bro. I don't know. Jamal Murray tonight, bro. The Nuggets played the Celtics.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray, bro, he was balling tonight. I think he had like 19 points, 17 assists. Jokic is
Damn.
out. Jamal Murray was balling, bro.
Shit, 17 assists. That means that man need to be on the ball more.
Hey, I was thinking about that. I was like, damn. I mean, now it's only one game, so I ain't about to say he Nate Archibald, but he played great. You know what I mean? And Jalen Brown, he had a
Yeah.
great game too, but they lost. They lost in a good one.
Yeah. So the Nuggets, man, they got a good team. They got a squad, man. Uh, isn't Jokic supposed to be coming back this month later on?
Oh, I have no idea, man. I've been so focused on football, like far as the injury report with the NBA, I haven't really been focused on it. I thought he was gonna be out long because everybody was crying because he won't be able to make the 65 games and he can't be eligible for awards and all that. People been crying
I thought
about
it was
that.
4 weeks.
So I
I
don't
thought it
know.
was just 4 weeks. I thought it was just four
I mean, it
weeks.
might be, and it might keep him
Yeah,
from being able to get the 65 games. So that's probably what it is.
yeah.
I guess. What you think about the 65 game rule and players being eligible to win awards and or not being eligible if they don't reach 65 games? What's your take on that?
I think it's fair. I mean that they shouldn't even be thinking about that rule. To be honest with you, they should just be playing. Play as many games as you possibly can play. I mean, the goal should be 82 a
Right.
year for every player. Now we understand things happen, players get injuries, but if you injured, it's one or two things, right? If you're injured, you don't deserve an award anyways. You're not there,
Exactly.
right? So I don't have a problem with that. And then another thing, it's not gonna mess up anything like with your financial situation or whatever. But I can't put you over a guy who's playing more than you. And I think it's fair, man. I think it's fair.
Well, I don't know
You
because
gotta
I
hold
think
guys.
players can make more money if they all NBA or whatever, right? So that can affect the money.
No, but I'm saying you
I'm
don't
sorry, go ahead.
deserve it though. You don't deserve it over the guy who's been there.
No, I agree, but I seen people online. Oh man, they can't make the X amount of dollars and they can't get awarded. I'm like, bro, if you only play 41 games, what award do you deserve?
Yeah. Man, he a lockdown defender. Nigga, he played games. We ain't get
He
to
was
see
locked
him
down in
make
the
mistakes. He
infirmary.
ain't
He was
out there. So
yeah.
yeah, it's like I think it's fair. I think it's more than fair because I mean at the end of the day, bro, like you either good to go or you not. You know what I mean? And the people who are good to go, they should be eligible. If you don't play at least a little bit more than half the season, how you expect to qualify for anything? You know, so it's fair.
Rap
I
guy
agree with
Reloaded
the
said the
rule.
NBA need to get rid of the
You gotta
65 game rule. Is stupid and it's ruining their careers. I disagree. I mean, if you hurt, bro, you hurt. If
you
you
think it's
low
stupid?
manage, you low manage. You don't want to play back to back. I mean, it is what it is. You get paid to play basketball. You know what I mean? So I disagree with
But
Rap
you
guy.
gotta do something. You gotta do something to ensure that these guys show up for work. You know what I mean? It's like you because they're getting rewarded. The whole power they're getting rewarded for playing half the season. A lot of guys. It's like, nah, bro. You need to play as many games as possible. At least 70, like close to 70. That's basically what they're saying. Hey, give us close to 70.
Right.
You can't do that. You know what I mean? You can't do that. Dudes used to play 80 something games, bro. 70 games.
Hey, you going in and out.
I said dudes used to
You
play 80 something games.
you going in and out, KB?
Can you hear me?
We hear you now.
Yeah, guys used to play 80 something games.
Hey, you still going in and out. This dude in the hey, what was that place called, y'all, on Power Rangers? When like Goldar kidnapped Tommy and was whooping his ass out of space? Hey, that's what KB at right now.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you for the moment.
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah, what I'm saying is like people like players back in the day, they used to play 70 games. That was normal.
Hey, he still. I don't know what's wrong with his. Hey,
Can you hear me?
KB, what's going on, bro?
Can you hear me?
Bro, yeah, we hear you for like 2 seconds. It's like he going down to one of the Mario Brothers flower pots. I don't know what's going on with his phone. But I think the 65 game rule is fair. Like, this is my thing, right? I think with the NBA, these guys are so soft. It's like, bro, playing in the NBA is supposed to be hard. So you got like the college schedule, right, where they play like 30 regular season games, 3 to 4 conference games in the tournament, and then they play 6 for the national championship. But then when you get to the National Basketball Association, where it's supposed to be the pros, the best players in the world, it's meant to be difficult. It's meant to be hard. You're supposed to try to play 82 games, back-to-back games, 5 games, and 6 nights on the road. It's supposed to be hard. That's why they make a lot of money. But these guys don't even want to play back-to-back. Some of these guys low managed. It's not all on the player. It's the coaching and the coaching advice that like Greg Popovich was doing. It's starting to get soft, bro. It's like, so now they complain about the 65 game rule. Oh man, it's unfair. They can't get awards, and bro, if you're not playing, what award do you deserve?
Hey, can you hear me?
Bro, you keep going in and out, bro. I don't know what you got going on. But like, if you can't play 65 games, like, come on. And I guess people crying because all NBA helps you get more money. Bro, if you're not available to play, damn. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not expecting somebody to play 82 games, but all this crying, like, this is my thing. You get paid millions of dollars to play basketball, but you don't want to play basketball. Like, it's crazy. I don't know, man. It's getting softer, pause. It's soft to me, man. See if your phone working now, bro.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you for the moment.
Okay, so I mean, bro, the whole reason why they had to enforce that rule is because guys were looking for easy way out. The easy way out and not to play, right? So the NBA had to adapt and make a rule in order to get these guys to show up for work. You know what I mean? Right. So, like, you got to blame some of the players. And I'm not saying all players were abusing it, but you got to blame some of the players for abusing that shit. Because fans are paying tickets and you're not there. And then you expect to win awards. You know what I mean? So, you're not going to get awarded, for not being present. You got to play, fam. There ain't no way around it. As far as the Spurs,
okay.
Well, real quick, as far as the Spurs go, yes, they started the load management thing, but theirs was a little different. They load manage older veterans at the end of the year, like when those games, when their playoff situation was already, you know what I mean? It was, their stuff wasn't in doubt. They were
right.
It was the end of the season, might be the last 2-3 games or whatever the case may be. They weren't load managing the whole year. Healthy 20-year-olds.
Going in and out again, bro. I don't know, man. It just shows you the mentality of the guys today compared to the men back in the day, bro. It's like they want something for nothing, bro. You playing basketball. This is what you've been doing ever since you was a kid, bro. And you make a lot of money doing it. We can't even get one good quarter in the All-Star game. Remember back in the All-Star game, they might BS around for the first 2.5 quarters, whatever, maybe even 3. But then the fourth quarter, they lock in. They start playing defense. They play hard. We can't even get that, bro. Now they trying all these gimmicks, NBA versus the world. We're going to have 4 teams and pick up games and all that. They playing 2K Park, Rec, and all. I don't want to watch that. They got in-season tournaments.
That's a competitive issue. That's a competitive issue as far as, like, from the leadership on down. Like, when you got guys who who are in a professional setting like that, especially competitive sports, they want to like some guys, they want to prove themselves, right? It's like playing on a stage like that is an opportunity to take somebody's shine. You know what I mean? And so
Right.
a lot of players, they're using All-Star break as a vacation instead of like a stage to prove yourself. Like you ain't accomplished nothing. You might want to win an award, or your aspiration or your goal might be MVP one day, right? And guess what? The MVP is right there, in the All-Star game. So what do? Go lock his ass up.
Mm-hmm.
Go try to embarrass his ass. You know what I mean? Like whatever. And people say, "Oh, it's just an All-Star game." No, that's competition, man. Anywhere you dribble the ball, bro, like that's competition. Period. I don't give a fuck if you were outside at the park. It's competition. You're gonna be seeing that man in the playoffs, or down the road if he really like that. So, it's. I think players need to take it upon themselves to understand that this is a stage to showcase how great you are, whether it's the dunk contest, whether it's the 3-point contest, whatever contest. You know what I mean?
I mean, but Michael Jordan spoke about this way back when. He was like, players, they get all this money now without having to prove anything. So, it's like, okay, I done got the bread now. I don't care. Now, I'm not saying all of them do that. I ain't even going to say most of them do that. But a good amount
Yeah.
of them do that. It's like, shoot, especially when they get that second contract, where it might be like 5 years, 240 million or something crazy. They don't even want to play. They don't even want to play basketball.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, some of that stuff comes with pride, man. Like just a pride as a player. Be like, yo, like I want to prove I'm the best out here. But again, the culture of the NBA has changed over the last couple of years to where everybody's friends, everybody's trying to go on vacation and chill and get women and all that stuff, and live a certain lifestyle. So ain't nobody really trying to rip nobody's heads off. So it's
Yeah, man.
definitely
It's one page, Heath over Ledger, Rap God Reloaded, Path the Engineer. Salute to everybody, man. Rap God.
what's up.
He said no Bolshevik revolution talk today. Nah,
Whatever. Else.
now your boy, I see that joke on the screen. I was like, what in the world, yo?
Well, sir.
I don't know, man. I think the 65 game rule is more than fair, man. But this further proves the point of what we say about these awards, right? Overall, in the grand scheme of things, it don't matter. Think about it. Jokic, if he's not eligible to make an all NBA team, are we really saying he's not a top 15 player in the NBA?
Yeah, I mean,
We're gonna look back 20 years from now. Jokic ain't even make all NBA in 2026. Like, bro, he ain't play. That don't mean everybody will better than him. You know what I'm saying?
And what they gonna say? What they gonna say? Man, Jamal Murray won without an All NBA player.
Hey, just like they be talking about the Cavaliers of 2016, LeBron, he came back from 3-1 without a All-Star player. It's like, bro, come on, man. Like, stop. That's why I hate them awards, yo. Like stop.
Yeah. Yeah, those awards. I think awards are good.
All right, man, let's get to the main topic, bro. Masters of the game, bro. Now, when I say masters of the game, you tell me what you think about it. I think of a player not only was able to lead his team to a championship or more, he also was a player that was highly skilled on both ends of the floor. A lead on offense, a lead on defense. Defenses can't put him in a situation to where they can't score or can't make their team, do what they need to do. They can't box him in or something. They can't force him to do something he can't capitalize, he pretty much have no weakness in his game. That's what I think about master of the sport, offense and defense. Elite on both sides. No weakness in the game. You can't pull out your clipboard and say we're gonna force this player to go over there and they're gonna be ineffective, or we're gonna force them to drive this way and they're gonna be ineffective. I'm thinking about players like that. Do you agree with me about the masters of the sport, or do you want to add on to it or take away or what?
Yeah, I think when you talk about somebody who mastered the game, you're talking about somebody who worked on their deficiencies, right? Meaning if like no player comes in perfect, right? Every player has to work on something to develop their game. So over time, what do? Over the summertime, you go and you work and you put in that work in the gym, you come back with something new. So then the next
Right.
time people see you, that weakness or whatever you had, that they exploited, you don't have anymore, right? So if you have
Right.
a weak ball handling, if you're not really good as a ball handler, you come back and now you have a bad ball handler, right? Or your jump shot is a little weak in certain aspects. You tune that up. Your post game, you tune that up. So basically, the master of the game is like a master of the game, right? What you think of when you think of a master? You think of Bruce Lee, right? A guy like Bruce Lee. Why is Bruce Lee so dangerous? It's because he knows everything about Jeet Kune Do, right? His martial arts style. You can't outshine him. He knows everything. He experienced everything, and he can put it to the test at the highest levels,
Right.
right? So when you look at these guys that we're talking about, they mastered their position, right? It doesn't mean that Olajuwon had to guard point guards or anything like that. It just means he mastered his position,
Right.
footwork. And let me ask this, and then I'm gonna give it back to you. When you think about a master as well, a master is a teacher of the game, meaning
Okay.
people go up to this person or individual in order to learn the game. So you can
Okay.
always tell who mastered the game by the people who are going up to this person, asking them to teach them their knowledge. So that's a
Right.
master of the game.
Yeah, man. Of course, we born in a modern basketball era. But even way back like the 50s, 60s, whatever, you hear about like people like George Mikan, who people went to go holler at. He was like the original Olajuwon in a way, to what players back then will holler at George Mikan to work on their post game and their footwork and all that. Now, somebody, if they was able to find tape of that, oh man, this is trash. Bro, it's the 50s. Like, relax. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, George Mikan was sort of like a Olajuwon for the time. But I wouldn't necessarily say he was a master of the game because he did have flaws in his game. I mean, even for that time, they say he wasn't too athletic. So I wouldn't call him a master of the game. But when I think master of the game, I think people like, of course, Michael Jordan, of course, Kobe Bryant, and Hakeem Olajuwon. Who would you add with those three, or who would you take off out of those three?
I mean, you could squeeze in Kareem,
Okay.
right? You put Kareem in there. Uh, and that's about it, really. Like as far as people master, because there's not that many players who have no deficiencies. Like, you know what I mean? That's rare.
Right.
That's rare to do. And I'm talking about, and I'm not saying like when I say no deficiencies, a weakness is something I can exploit. Like for example, if I sag off you, could you hit the shot? Right?
Yeah.
A weakness is not something that you can't you like a weakness is something you can't do. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it, like for example, Michael Jordan. Was he a 3-point shooter? No. But you ain't gonna leave him open,
Right.
right? You're not gonna disrespect him by leaving him open because he'll hit it, he'll make you pay. And he's been, there's film of, you know, people trying to leave him open and then he worked on that. When he came in the league, he wasn't a great shooter.
Right.
And so he put in so much work. It's like now he's cashing them in on the highest level in the finals. So,
And the thing about Michael Jordan, like the earlier part of his career, his 3-point percentage, terrible. But 3-point shots wasn't this big of a thing in the league yet. So that's why I wouldn't say it was a weakness because it wasn't really like a thing. Now, if he shot like that and played in an era like today, shooting like 18%, he'd be like, all right, bro, he need to get better with the threes. But then even later on in his career, I'd say around 91, 90, 93-ish or something. I ain't saying he was Reggie Miller, but he became a way better 3-point shooter later on. So eventually he did work on his 3-point shooting. Once again, I ain't saying he was Dale Ellis, but he did work on that. You know what I mean?
yeah. But like if you think about it as a defender, you're thinking about things you're trying to take away from him.
Right.
And that's he's like the hardest player to guard is a guy who he's taking what he wants. He's not letting you dictate how he plays.
Right.
So he chooses not to shoot three. He could shoot more. You know what I mean? But he's not going to. He's going to kill you where he decides to kill you at. There's and if you disrespect him and leave him open, he's capable of punishing you for that. So it's not a deficiency if you can do it. Like it's different. Like if you leave like a Ben Simmons open, like he can't make you pay. You know what I mean? So it's a deficiency. It's not the same as somebody who, like a Michael Jordan, or let's say who's not a good, who's a decent 3-point shooter but not great. I would say like Alonzo, right? Like Alonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball came into the league and he wasn't really a good shooter. Even though in college he had a jump shot, but in the league, he struggled a little bit. But he put the time and the work in to where he was a really good 3-point shooter. So you're not going to leave him open like a Ben Simmons. You know what I mean?
Right. And then wasn't it in what was the year Jordan averaged like 37 a game? Wasn't it like his third year, 87?
It was like 87.
I can't remember if he only took 12 3-pointers or only made 12 3-pointers. Either way, though, the average 37 point.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. You not it don't take the 3 ball. That's why I don't say it's a weakness.
Yeah, it wasn't when he played. The 3 wasn't really a part of the game like that. So you can't say it's a weakness, right? Because he showed the ability to do it. I wouldn't compare Jordan to like this era because he's not shooting up. Like he's not in this era. You know what I mean? So like for the era he played in, that wasn't a deficiency because people weren't shooting him like that. He can shoot them. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because he never shot 4 threes a game, but when he got played more, he started shooting a little bit more threes, and his 3-point percentage went up the more he shot. Now he never shot more than like 3 a game, so I didn't say he was a sharp shooter, nothing like that. But before he's only taking he might take a 3-pointer once every 2 games or something. I think he averaged like half a 3-pointer a game attempt.
Yeah.
So, so you didn't get the field goal percentage like, oh man, he's terrible. Like, bro, he ain't really shooting it. You know what I'm saying? He's not really shooting it.
Yeah. Yeah. Weakness is something you can't do. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do it. You can't shoot.
Right.
If I leave you open, if I turn my back on Ben Simmons, I'm confident he's not gonna make the shot. You see what I'm saying?
I'm confident he ain't gonna shoot the damn shot. Talking about make it.
Yeah, he might turn it down. Like he might not even shoot. But I'm confident that's a deficiency. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Now Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, we can throw him in there too. He was an elite scorer. It was enough for him to get you 32 points. Great on the boards. A great defender. Most unstoppable shot in history with the sky hook. He's a solid, efficient passer as a center. I don't think he had no weakness in his game either.
No, not from the center position standpoint.
Right.
Yeah, he's a do everything type of center. And Wilt, you could throw Wilt in there to a certain degree. The only thing is the free throws, but
Yeah, I was gonna say them free throws.
yeah, the free throws that'll keep him out. The deficiency.
And Kareem, you know, as a big man, I think he shot like 71% from the free throw line for his career, which was pretty good,
Yeah,
especially at that time. You know, big men weren't hitting free throws back then.
yeah, yeah. Kareem can hit that mess, man. Yeah,
We missed Olajuwon, another master of the game. There's no weakness in Olajuwon's game, though.
yeah. From a center position standpoint, he is the cream of the crop. When you're talking about post work, footwork, you know what I mean? Like just all
Strength,
around
agility.
agility, passing, uh, all around, just defensively, whatever. All your big men are going to see him. That's how you know you master the game. Where everybody at your position is coming to see you to learn from your game.
No, he
See
had
what
guards coming to see him. Yeah, Kobe went to go holler
yeah.
at him.
His footwork is really for guards though too. Like his footwork is actually for guards and not centers.
Right.
But if you're quick enough to move as a center and your footwork's quick enough, it can benefit you a lot.
Dog. For the younger people, bro, growing up watching Olajuwon play, see, this is why I like doing lives like this or videos like this. Because, you know, when you talk basketball, the conversation always goes straight to LeBron, Mike, and Kobe. There's a lot of great players that play basketball, and I'm a fan of the sport. Yes, Jordan is the GOAT, Kobe's the man, LeBron's great, but there's other great players that played. Hakeem Olajuwon, for the young people who wasn't there, bro, watching Olajuwon play basketball was like a work of art, bro. That was a work of art. I used to go in my backyard of my basketball going, acting like I was doing it. I knew I couldn't do none of that shit.
Yeah. But really, realistically though, he is how you look. Like that's how you look when you master the game. All your movement is fluid. All your movement is like it looks choreographed, right? It looks like it's like watching Michael Jackson dance, right? Like you used to have like back in the day, you used to have people try to imitate Michael Jackson and how he danced.
Right.
Right. And it's like, damn, these moves are hard. He makes them look easy. Like when he moonwalks and then he leans over, like, you know, he leans over with his 2 feet and he go all the way down, but he don't fall. Like, how the hell you do that? You know what I mean? But he makes it look.
Yeah, then our dumbasses do it. We hit the floor.
Right on your damn nose.
And your mama said, man, get your stupid ass.
But they make the impossible like look easy. And that's how you know somebody mastered the game. It's because the movement is so fluid. The movement is so quick, precise to the point, and it's so fluid. It's like instinctual for them. You know what I mean? It's an instinct.
And it made me so happy when I seen Wemby went to go holler at Olajuwon. That made me so happy because somebody like Wemby, you know, who's young, top of the world, rich as hell, you know, the media kissing his ass at 19 years old, whatever how old he was. He could say, hey, I'm already one of the best players in the league. I ain't got to work on nothing. I'm already one of the top players in the league. They already on my nuts. But now he said, I'm going to go holler at Olajuwon, and I'm improving on the skill I already got. I love and respect that so much, bro. You don't understand, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, working on moves.
Y'all never seen Olajuwon play. Yeah. I'm gonna put it like this, y'all. In the league in the 90s era where you had Patrick Ewing, Shaquille O'Neal, David Robinson, Alonzo Mourning, Dikembe Mutombo, and to the lesser degree, but still great players, Ronnie Cycli, Rick Smits, Vlade Divac, all this talent at the big man position, and Olajuwon was clearly the best center in the NBA. That's how great he
Yeah.
was. Greatest David Robinson, Shaq, Patrick Ewing, those guys was. Olajuwon was clearly the best in the NBA.
Yeah.
If you want post moves, you got post moves. You want face up, he got face up. You want footwork, he got footwork. You want finesse, he got finesse. You want bully ball, he got bully ball. You want mid range, he got mid range. You want block shots, he'll give you 4.5 a game. Or you need a center that can steal the ball, he get you 2 a game. It was nothing Olajuwon couldn't do.
He got handles. You need handles. He got handles.
That's what, or he pass back outside out the double team. He can pass outside. It was nothing Olajuwon couldn't do. There's literally nothing Olajuwon couldn't do on the court, bro.
Yeah. And that's what's missing from these basketball conversations, like missing the point of the game. Like when you're watching, like let's say you draft a player, right? You want your player to master the game. You want your player to be in the gym all day, all night,
all day,
working on his craft in the summertime, and then what's even more fun is when you watch that player come out of the summer, right? And they start playing against the competition in the NBA and they look completely brand new. And you're like, oh shit, he didn't have a left hand before. Now he's shooting left hand floaters. You know what I mean? It's fun. And that's why I got to watch with Kobe growing up. Every year he came back with something new. I'm like, oh shit, Bean, you doing that? like Bean, like you going crazy. Nigga going stupid. He's splitting double teams. You know what I mean? Just straight off spinning off the wrong foot. You know what I mean?
Like just imagine like the older people who was watching Jordan when he first came in. Cause I was a baby, You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what was going on. But can you imagine like the older people, Michael Jordan already in the league, one of the best players in the league already, talent-wise, skill-wise.
Yeah.
And then you watch him improve on his jump shooting. You be like, oh, hell nah.
And then you watch him splitting double teams midair, finishing with the left. You know what I mean? Like you literally watch him grow. And you're like, damn, bro, like this dude, he got an answer for everything. Like the unlimited counters. The counters that he got, beating 2-3 defenders consistently. You know what I mean? Dunking on big men, spinning around people. You know what I mean? Fadeaway left shoulder, right shoulder. You know what I mean? Up and unders, jab steps. You know what I mean? Getting to the money, really. You know what I'm saying?
Another player that now I wouldn't say they're a master of the game because I don't think they have, like no weaknesses like that. But Jason Kidd, bro, when he first came in the league, for the young people, when Jason Kidd first came in the league, got drafted by the Dallas Mavericks, he was called Ason Kidd because he had no J.
Yeah.
As he kept playing, now you look at his ranking amongst all-time three-pointers made, I think he's somewhere in the top 10, I think, or top 20 or something. He's one of the league, like top all-time in three-pointers made in his career. When that's when he had no J back in the day, Ason Kidd.
Yeah.
But he worked on that. He said, y'all gonna keep leaving me open? I'm working my three-point shooting. We're gonna stop that shit.
Magic too.
Yeah.
Magic too. He worked on his three-point shot. He became a good shooter.
Yeah, man. Like I don't want somebody to just look at the all-time stats and think Jason Kidd was Ray Allen or something. Like, nah, Jason Kidd was Ason Kidd because he had no J.
Yeah. Another person you could put in that conversation is Larry Bird. As far as being a complete player. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he wasn't a great defender, but he was a good defender. But he could, as far as skill, like he could do everything. You know what I mean? Like practically everything.
Yeah, I think the only weakness is.
No, go ahead. I'm good.
I was gonna say I think the only weakness Larry Bird had, and it was genetics, athleticism. He just wasn't as athletic as a lot of players, but he was still a good defender. he was still an all NBA defender. When he played, he wasn't. I ain't saying he was Scottie Pippen or Michael Cooper or something, but he was a very good defender. I just think his athleticism would be the only weakness he had, but that's more genetics than skills.
Yeah. But those guys that we mentioned, one thing about them is that they mastered the fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, when you look at their basketball fundamentals, everything started from there, and then they just started tweaking it, like putting their own spin and their own style on it. You know what I mean? Based on the fundamentals. So it's not like they were just out there doing stuff just to do it. Like, there was a purpose behind it, and it was basic.
Right.
But the
Yeah,
way
like
they
Kobe
tweaked
Bryant
it made
said.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you good. Yeah.
No, go ahead. You good?
I was saying, like, the way they freaked it made it look like something that was complex, which it is. But but at its purest form, it's basic.
Right. And that's the thing, like Larry Bird, bro. Can you imagine being a Boston Celtics fan? Your team win 29 games. They draft Larry Bird, and then they win 61.
Yeah.
And there was nothing Larry Bird couldn't do on the court. There was nothing he couldn't do. Mid-range, three-pointer, inside, dunk, elite passing. I think a lot of people just think Larry Bird was just a white guy that can shoot. Nah, I was like, bro, he was a rebounder, and he was one of the great passers too.
Yeah.
Like, his passing ability was A+.
Not only that, he's his IQ, his feel for the game, it was like second nature to him. So he could predict things before it happened. He could see things before it opened up.
So some of the passes Larry Bird make, bro, be like right on point. It's like he see where his teammate gonna be, like 0.2 seconds before everybody else can hear. Like, he'll just like throw a super quick pass and catch the defense off guard, or he'll throw it between their legs backwards to his teammate, like the Robert Parrish in the paint for easy layup. Larry Bird was incredible, bro.
Yeah, you can't teach that. You can't teach that. That's just vision. That's art.
Yeah, some stuff, like you said, like Magic Johnson on the fast break, like he turned his head to the left, he be looking at the popcorn man, and then he'd throw the ball behind his head and catch Byron Scott on the wing for a wide open jumper.
Yeah.
He's like, how you know he was over there? Like, you weren't even looking over there, bro. Like, how you know he was over there?
Yeah, that's a gift. That's a gift right there. That ain't nothing you could work on. Like, that's just him. You know what I mean? That's just a gift from God, like the way he do. Cause even great
like football, right? Like, you see like a wide receiver like Jerry Rice or somebody like them, and you be wondering, like, this is Jerry Rice. How he's open. Like, if you go watch anybody on 3rd and 6, you're looking at Jerry Rice. How is he open? Jerry Rice, he had the feel of exactly where he needed to be to run that route, to be wide open to get that first down. Like, he just had a feel of the field. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He just felt it.
Yeah. Instinct, man. Instinct. You get that from playing at the playground and playing a lot of basketball. So they just had that instinct.
All right, now the third play I want to talk about, of course, is Kobe Bean Bryant, master of the game. No weakness in Kobe Bryant game. Am I saying he was an A+ in everything? No. But was he dangerous in everything? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Kobe is the guy that everybody, and like you see all the young players gravitate to him before he passed, right? He had the Mamba Academy. Everybody was going to learn things, right? Going to learn how to maximize their basketball gifts and how to learn different tricks and things like that. And so the players respected Kobe as far as his knowledge of the game and his ability to work and adapt on his weaknesses. And so Kobe had no weaknesses that you can exploit. There's nothing you can exploit. He could finish with the left, finish with the right. Post work, footwork was immaculate. The post game was God level.
God level.
You know what I mean? Mid-range money.
And you breaking up? You breaking up, KB?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, there's nothing you can do to stop. You can't game plan for somebody like Kobe. Like, you just can't.
Nah. The only thing you can say is like, hey, you send them.
Hey, yo, you going in and out, KB? You going in and out?
He might. Yeah, hello?
Yeah, you keep going in and out, yo.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yo. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
we hear you. Oh, go ahead.
What Kobe? Okay, so what Kobe had was, you could try to send him somewhere, but you might send him. You could send him left, finish with the left. You could try to send him right, but he's really going. He could go anywhere he wants on the floor. And even if you stop him, it's not really anything you did, because he has enough focus. And that's one thing people don't talk about Kobe. Kobe will have a hand right into his face and still shoot and be able to concentrate and hit the shot. So like you almost had no chance, because even if you try to force him one way, he might not go that way. He had the handles to go where he wanted. Like, imagine having supreme handles. I think Nick Van Axel said Kobe had better handles than him, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah, because Nick Van Axel had some handles, bro. Nick LaQuick.
Yeah, and he said it with a straight face. He won't joking. He said it with a straight face. So you're not gonna dictate how that shit go most of the time. Kobe off one defender. You need multiple defenders to play defense against him.
And that
he's seen the most double team. Yeah. Triple teams, double teams, triple teams, quadruple teams. Go look at the highlights. They look like, you remember the Bruce Lee movies where all the bad guys step up at one time?
Yeah.
That's what Kobe was going through in 2006. All the bad guys stepped up at one time. And he still.
So I tell people just watch him versus the Suns in the Western Conference Finals in 2010. And look what he was doing to Grant Hill and them boys.
Yeah.
Look what he was doing. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite series by Kobe. I talk about that series all the time, bro. 2010 versus the Suns. That's one of my favorite Kobe Bryant series, if not my favorite period of all time. Kobe was going off, bro. Kobe was going.
And Grant Hill was a good defender. Grant Hill was a good defender, and he said with Kobe, I had to guess. Like, I didn't know what the fuck. He had no answers. He just predicted and guessed and would swipe. You know what I mean? Like, just swipe at the ball. He didn't know what Kobe was gonna do, bro. And then once he get hot, it's a wrap. So he's one of those players where you don't want to give up nothing easy.
Right.
You want to make him earn everything. But even Tony Allen, as good as he was defensively, or a Shane Battier or a Bruce Bowen, they still got cooked. So it's like great job, but it's Kobe, bro. Everybody knew what to expect when he come into town. So
yeah, Kobe, man. Kobe, Jordan, Olajuwon, like as far as me watching, like be old enough to see what was going on, those are the three like masters of the sport, bro. Well, they was
yeah,
elite on both sides. Now I seen somebody in the comments say Tim Duncan.
yeah,
What would you say about Tim Duncan being a master?
yeah. It's Tim Duncan was a master. Like if you talk about the post work, bank shot, especially the bank. That's like patented Tim Duncan. Like the bank shot, things like that. Um, you can include Duncan, but he's not the. I, he's not gonna get you with the handles. You know what I mean?
Right.
Uh, but yeah, Duncan's one of them where I wouldn't say he mastered it, because master is mean like, man, you got the handles, you know what I mean? But he's close.
Yeah, he's
He's
like right
close.
under them. Like if we had like a pyramid, he'd be under them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like as great as Tim
Yeah,
Duncan, he'd get you like 24 a night in his prime. But I
yeah,
never seen him as like the super elite scorers like a Kobe, like a Mike, like a Kareem, um, a Larry Bird, who at his prime, I think the most he had like 29, 29.9.
here's how you gauge it, right? Take Olajuwon, take what
Mm-hmm.
he is. Watch Olajuwon in the post, then watch Tim Duncan in the post.
Right.
You're gonna see the difference.
Yeah.
You're gonna see the difference. Like it's just like once you master the game, you move differently. Like you just move differently.
And there's
It's
no
like
knock on
it's
Tim Duncan. That just tell you how great Olajuwon is.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's no knock on him. It's just he just moves differently, bro, on the floor. He got a certain level of like fluidness. You see what I'm saying?
Watching Kobe, Mike, and it was a work of art, bro.
Watch
Like watching them
Kobe in
play is
20.
like watching Wayne Gretzky do hockey. Say what?
Yeah. I was gonna tell the audience, watch Kobe in 2013. Go back and watch 2013 Kobe, his last great season, and watch how sharp he was as far as his movements. Watch Wizards Michael Jordan, right? Forget the athleticism, right? Because we all know he was older, but watch his movement. Watch his
No,
footwork.
people got mad when I said in 2013 Kobe was still arguably the best player in the league, and I think it's because like he was 3 years from winning the championship. He lost to the Mavericks, had that series
Yeah,
where he lost to the Thunder, and then he hurt his Achilles. He got injured versus when the season was over, when they
yeah,
barely got to the playoffs. So I'm like, dog, Kobe was still arguably the best player in the league, bro. Like, go watch him.
yeah.
Go watch, bro. Kobe was still that dude, bro. In
Man, Kobe was
2013,
so sharp, bro. That nigga was sharp as hell with it. Every move was precise.
I tell people you don't got to agree with me, but don't let narratives be the reason why you determine something. Like, if you go back and watch it, don't think he's the best. That's cool. He was the best in 2013. I have no issue with that. But don't let the narrative be the reason why you don't believe he was possibly or debatably the best player in the NBA in 2013.
Yeah,
You watch the games, you be like, man, he's still that nigga.
bro. That I think people forget like how he looked out there. You know what I mean? And I showed a couple of clips of his defense on the other side of the ball, and he wasn't the defender he used to be, but
Right.
he was guarding a lot of point guards. He was guarding three positions, and he was holding his own. You know what I mean? And from an offensive standpoint, he was just so good offensively, like from a skills perspective.
Right.
Yeah, he was on some other stuff, man. He was on some other stuff. 96 Jordan as well. 96 Jordan.
I put a
You
link
know?
in. We gonna just a little bit longer. If anybody will come up, see what we gotta say about the Masters of the game. This is not gonna be like one of them extreme long lives, y'all. But if somebody want to come up for a couple minutes, that's cool. But yeah, man. Like I said, watching Olajuwon, watching Jordan, watching Kobe. It's like watching Wayne Gretzky play hockey, bro. That's like watching Jerry Rice run his routes, bro. Like it's just a work of art, bro. Prime Floyd Mayweather in the boxing ring.
Yeah.
Like before, like when he used to have the knockout power. That was like why Roy, Roy Jones Jr., Prime Roy Jones, bro. It's
Roy
equivalent to
Roy Jones too, and Sugar
that.
Ray.
It's equivalent to that, bro. Some athletes just got it, bro.
And you'll be like, he moves different. Like when you watch him and you watch Floyd, it's different. I mean, he just the way he moves, he like his defense, like he mastered it, and you can tell. Like other people tried to imitate him, like Broner and you know what I mean, other guys,
Right.
but they weren't as crisp. You know, they weren't as fluid. They were still nice, but they weren't as fluid.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, people talk about Mayweather.
So
Man, he was boring, and I like, bro, he was that sweet science of boxing, bro. He ain't about to sit there and play rock'em sock'em with you all day. He boxing.
Yeah. There's some guys who would get down with you like Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray get down
Sugar
with
Ray,
you.
bro. Sugar Ray, bro.
He could do everything. Yeah, if you're looking for somebody like that, he got it. Like, you know what I mean? He could do that as well. Roy Jones, you know, put people to sleep with the speed and power, combination of speed, power, quickness.
God. Like when they got that speed and power and the skills to match, bro.
Yeah.
God.
Roy Jones
Prime Roy Jones was I ain't feel like I was worthy of watching Prime Roy Jones. I don't think I was worthy of that shit. That was some amazing fighting, bro.
Yeah. He got arrogant. He started taunting. He was taunting people a lot. And you know, but shoot, his reflexes was crazy. Like he was just out there stunting. So
I went back and watched some Sugar Ray when I was a kid. Like I'll go back. I was like, bro, this dude is crazy.
Yeah.
The punches come so doggone fast and he hitting you so hard, bro. It's like, God damn.
He'll fold you up, man. Yeah, Roy will fold you up, but yeah, that's why I try to tell people, like, you could tell who mastered the game. They look different. Like if you watch Jordan in the air, right? And I think I showed this on my stream because they were talking about the skill sets of certain players versus Jordan versus Kobe or whatever. I said, well, we got to come up with another category for Jordan and Kobe because to me, theirs is called artistry. It ain't skill. It's something beyond skill. It's artistry. The way they move in the air, the way they pull off their stuff is different. It's an entirely different animal, and nobody looked like that. I think Penny was one too, where nobody looked like him. When you watch him play, you're like, nobody looked like that dude.
Dog, I wish he didn't get injured, bro, and slow down so early, bro. Penny Hardaway was something to watch, man.
Yeah. Nobody looks like him. He just
people don't know, bro. Penny Hardaway was something to watch.
Yeah, the movement is just so fluid, bro. It's just so, like, he was just him. You know what I mean? The movement was just it's like a one-on-one. You know, the way he moved on the court. So, like, when you get beat, it's rare. It's rare.
Like, he was 6'7", 210. He was smooth.
Yeah.
Thought he was so smooth with the basketball, and then he'll get violent and yamming on you too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was nasty with it, bro.
And the thing is like he was quick, but he used it like he used it in certain instances, like his burst of speed. Like he'll spin off you, like he'll wait till he spin off you and then burst the speed. I'm like, yo, this dude is insane, bro. This dude is insane.
Yeah, like he had speed, but he wasn't reckless. Like he
Yeah,
was thinking about his moves when he did them. He was just going for. Like, I love Russell Westbrook, but Westbrook would just go straight speed ahead, no thought invested, and he'll make a bonehead play. You know what I'm saying? Penny Hardaway, he's a little smarter.
yeah. Penny Hardaway will give you a cross, look the other direction, look at his teammate, spin around to help defense and throw a no look pass. Yeah. Penny was insane, bro. That dude was cold, bro.
I hate when I see athletes like that. You know, they prime get shortened up, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I like to use him as an example of like somebody who just looked different. Like he just looked different out there. I'll give you another one, and I know some people might disagree. I'm not saying he mastered the game, but as an offensive player, you know he's one of the toughest to ever do it. When you watch Kyrie Irving and like the way he finishes at the rack, like
right.
a younger version of Kyrie, and the way he throw that English off the rack, and he finishes layups, I'm like, yo, this dude look like this dude is nasty, bro.
Yeah, he was a baller. Kyrie a baller, man.
Man, that dude was
Kyrie
nasty. The handles was just like nigga, you're not taking that ball from him, bro. You just not.
Shout out to Megatron 93. He said Mitch Richmond. He over legend say Grant Hill too.
Grant Hill, yeah. Grant Hill was one. Grant Hill was real nice.
Now you know who I wish would have came to America in their prime?
Who?
Arvydas Sabonis.
Yeah.
He had a lot of skill. Now he was slow as hell, bro. Now I remember I used to play NBA Live, and I used to use the speed button, and he still moved the same pace. But that joker was skilled, bro.
Yeah. Yep. Check out Manu Ginobili. Manu Ginobili was highly skilled, man. That dude would come up. If you want to watch some exciting basketball, you watch Manu Ginobili, bro. Manu will throw the ball through your legs, all sorts of stuff. Manu was exciting, bro. No look passes, all that. He had handles, and low key, he'll body you too, low key.
Sure, I don't think David Robinson really had too many weaknesses in his game.
Nah, he didn't have many.
He was fast for a center. He was fast. He was quick. He had power, mid range, post moves, face up, defense. Yeah. It wasn't too much David Robinson couldn't do. He was reliable on the free throw line for a center.
Yeah. David Robinson don't get a lot of credit as being one of the most defensive, the greatest defenders of all time. People really, they bring up his name every now and then, but they don't really bring it up as much as I would like. Right. I think he really, I mean, dude, anybody who's putting up like 4 blocks, bro, like.
While giving you 27 a night.
Yeah, 4 blocks a game, dog. Yeah, David Robinson was crazy.
Yeah, man. Shoot, we ain't got to go too much longer, man. You got anything else you want to go before we leave? Anything you want to say before we go?
Nah, man. Just subscribe, man. Hit that like button. You know, don't forget to hit the like button if you like the content. Support the content, and that's the way we get into the algorithm, so more people can see our stuff. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed.
Yeah, man. Let me say this before we go, man. Shout out to KB. Subscribe to the Kobe Bryant Film Room. Subscribe to me, hot damn it. Subscribe to the Pull Up Podcast. Shout out to BJ and Path and YD and everybody be wilding out over there. Mr. Moss, everybody, CJ,
and the Behind the Bench Sports Network.
Behind the Bench Sports Network. You know what I'm saying? JB, Shad, Kelvin. You know, gang. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to Who Is Hendo. Subscribe to Just Simply Sports with Kacha. Subscribe to J Rock Sports. Some dope. I might just make a post and put a link to everybody's channel, man. These all dope sports channels, man. Man, we're gonna go ahead and check out, man. Salute everybody that watch, man. We appreciate your support. I'm over 1,800 subs, y'all. I've been wilding. I gained over about 600 subscribers in the past 4 days. Salute everybody's support, man. But we're gonna roll out.
Yeah. All right, yo. Deuces.
Carry your ass to sleep.